Good day, traders. This is the Stock Sumo with BlueHorseshoeStocks.com, and today is Monday, January 12th, and we're doing a video chart presentation on Top Shelf Brands Holdings. That's ticker symbol DKTS, trading on the OTC markets. Now, a bunch of nice things that I want to point out on this chart. We'll start at the top and we'll work our way down. Looking at this RSI, the RSI just got above the 50 line, showing some strength. It's pointing up, looking like it's heading towards that power zone. Notice the last couple times RSI got above the 50 line, the stock had responded nicely back here in September and in November. When the RSI got above that 50 line, the stock had a nice little move up. Right here and right here are going to be our key resistance levels after 0021. Notice 0021 is a resistance level. It had a tough time getting over that real recently here in December. If we can get above this 0021, the next key resistance points are going to be at 0028 and 0039. So quite a bit of upside here if we can get back to these levels. And then if we can get past this 0039, we could be looking at resistance at 0045 or maybe even 005. Key thing about this chart is we broke above the 50-day moving average last week. That's a really good sign. Stock is coming off of a recent bottom. It made a higher low here on this recent bottom. Notice back in October, November, it had a lower low. Came up off of that bottom, had a nice little run up, consolidated, maintained a higher level of support than this previous low. We got a MACD that's currently crossing right here. This is a bullish cross, and these lines are starting to show some divergence. That's a good sign. We got the histogram, blue bars here stacking up, and the momentum volume bars are also stacking up. So these are a couple things that we want to keep an eye out on. We want to continue to keep some momentum in the stock. If we see some increased volume, price per share often precedes volume, so we'll look for a possible breakout if we can break the resistance at 0021. I want to bring up a 1-year chart and do some annotations on it, show you guys some lines, some trend lines. Right here is going to be a key resistance, and that coincides with our 200-day moving average. This was a previous resistance area back about a year ago in February. 0032 was a resistance. Here's our support lines. Notice it bounced off of this area right here and right there. So these are going to be our key areas of support. If we draw a line across the top of all these recent runs, you can notice that we're right up against that line here. We started to hit resistance there on Friday. And if we can break through this line, then we're going to change course and we're going to reverse off of this downtrend, and it's going to signal our uptrend. So one of the things we want to be looking out for is higher highs and higher lows. If we can break the tops of these candles, then that's going to signal a change in trends. So we're going to be looking out for that. We also want to look for a higher level of support, and there's going to be a key resistance here at that 0021. 002, 0021. So that's basically our lines are intersecting here, trend lines. Now all I did was take a line from the top of these candles and bring it all the way down, and then a line off of the resistance here, so you can see that we're at a key breakout pivot point on the charts. We got all the indicators that are looking good. You got volume, a strong RSI, and a bullish MACD. So DKTS is definitely going to be one to watch. We're going to have this one on our radar for a while. As always, if you're looking for updates, be sure to stop by our blog at BlueHorseshoeStocks.com. And while you're visiting our site, it's always a good idea to click on our disclaimer for disclosure purposes. Thanks for tuning in, and good luck out there, traders.